How do I shepherd my wife and children, leading them towards the Lord, encouraging them growth in their faith? I found for me, living into the space of how God's done that for us in Genesis has helped me. When I read Genesis 1, you see there's a problem. Now the earth was formless and void. It was tohu and bohu, right? There was no form and there was no fullness. There was no structure and there was no life growing in the structure. I think of like a vase with a plant. There was no vase, no water, and no life sprouting up. And so if you look through Genesis 1, what does God do? The first 3 days, he builds the static life support systems, right? He builds sea, air, and land. He builds form. And then the next 3 days, he fills it with life. Animals, birds, humanity. He gives structure that allows his creation to flourish, right? And then when he created the man, he told the man to do the same thing, right? He said, be fruitful and multiply, that I rule the world. I give the world structure, but I do it so that everyone can be fruitful and be blessed. And so that's what I think a man is for. In any place you enter, any workforce, a home situation, you go, my job is to construct and protect structures that allow for maximum flourishing of the people under my care. That's what God did. That's what Adam was called to do. That's what I think I'm called to do as a man. Men are builders, and we're meant to build a place where they can flourish. And so to do that, I want to create a space in my home where I'm paying attention. What helps my wife flourish under God? How is she built? What does she need to be all that she's meant to be as a woman under God? And so I want to create space for that. If she needs time with the Lord, I want to create time she can do that. If she needs resources, I'm going to put money behind that. If there's a way I can create traditions with our kids and family that give them structure where they can meet with God, I want to do that. I can't make them love them. I'm not going to micromanage them over their shoulder, make them have a quiet time or something. But I want to create a home environment that's structured under God's leadership, where they're watching dad pursue the Lord. They're watching me give them space to encourage them to do it. And then they get to flourish as all God has made them to be. And I'm kind of constantly asking myself that question. Have I created and protected the structures that allow my family to flourish under God? And if I've done that, I feel like I'm doing my job.